Good day, everyone. We are here to report about character education and this subject, trends, issues, and problems in educational management. We are the discussants. We have here Mrs. Edenrosti Camat and yours truly. Character education and its objectives. First, define character education. Second, identify the 11 principles of character education. Third, know the importance of character education. So, what is character education? Character education is a growing discipline with a deliberate attempt to optimize students' ethical behavior. The outcome of character education has always been encouraging, solidly and continually preparing the leaders of tomorrow. The promotion of character education should not just lip service but has an action plan for practice. In other words, education policy should take the lead to actualize moral education. Character education is important in every aspect of a child's life, including the family, school, and community. Kids need consistent messages, and they need all the adults in their lives to have high standards and expectations for ethical behavior. According to Theodore Roosevelt, to educate a person in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. Why is character education important? Good character education can provide ground rules for life for adults and young people. And it stresses the importance of helping children learn and practice behaviors that reflect universal ethical values. Does character education actually help in academics? Yes, character education can greatly help students with their academic subjects as well. Diligence and a sense of responsibility are some of the main core values taught in character education. How students can benefit from character education? It teaches the students the values of caring about other people, honesty, responsibility, and other important traits that make or an upstanding citizen. Why character education need in school? Character education gives students the knowledge they need to know what these dangers in society are. Teaching good character is to help prepare the students to face the many opportunities. It being show examples of good character and constant by practicing what they learn. It is the things that need to instill good character traits in students. The reason for teaching character is to help prepare the students to face the many opportunities. Character education helps children and youth become conscious of the right thing to do, committed to doing the right thing, competent in doing the right thing. Importance of character education. Good character education can provide grounds, rules for life adults and young people. And it stresses the importance of helping children learn and practice behaviors that reflect universal ethical values. Character education helps children and youth become conscious of the right thing to do. Programs of character education. Character education programs focus students' attention on the basic language that expresses core concepts and links the words to explicit behavior. Students must know what is expected of them if they are to practice appropriate behavior. Purpose of character education. We have here character education is a learning process that enables students and adults in a school community to understand, care about, and act on core ethical values such as respect, justice, civic virtue, and citizenship, and responsibility for self and others. The pros and cons of character education. Schools that teach character education report higher academic performance, improved attendance, reduced violence, fewer disciplinary issues, reduction in substance abuse, and less vandalism.
Good day, everyone. My topic is all about the 11 principles of character education. Principle 1 promotes core ethical values as the basis of good character. Character education holds that widely shared, pivotally important core ethical values such as caring, honesty, fairness, responsibility, and respect for self and others. Principle 2 defines character comprehensively to include thinking, feeling, and behavior. Good character involves understanding, caring about, and acting upon core ethical values. A holistic approach to character development, therefore, seeks to develop the cognitive, emotional, and behavioral aspect of moral life. Principle 3 uses a comprehensive, intentional, proactive, and effective approach to character development. Schools committed to character development look at themselves through a moral lens to assess how virtually everything that goes on in school affects the character of students. Principle 4 creates a caring school community. A school committed to character strives to become a microcosm of a civil, caring, and just society. Principle 5 provides students with opportunities of moral action. And the ethical, as in the intellectual domain, students are constructive learners. They learn best by doing. Principle 6 includes a meaningful and challenging academic curriculum that respects all learners, develops their character, and helps them to succeed. When students succeed at the work of school and feel a sense of competence and autonomy, they are more likely to feel valued and care about as persons. Principle 7 strive to foster students' self-motivation. Character is often defined as doing the right thing when no one is looking, the best underlying ethical reason for following rules. For example, as respect for the rights and needs of others, not fear of punishment or desire for a reward. Principle 8 engages the school staff as a learning and moral community that shares responsibility for character education and attempts to adhere to the same core values that guide the education of students. All school staff, teachers, administrators, counselors, school psychologists, coaches, secretaries, cafeteria workers, playground aides, and bus drivers need to be involved in learning about, discussing, and taking ownership of the character education effort. Principle 9 foster shared moral leadership and long range support of the character education initiative. Schools that are engaged in effective character education have leaders who champion the effort. At least initially, many schools and districts establish a character education committee, often composed of staff, students, parents, and possibly community members, that takes responsibility for planning, implementation, and support. Principle 10 engages families and community members as partners in the character building effort. Schools that reach out to families and include them in character building efforts greatly enhance their chances for success with students. Principle 11 evaluates the character of the school staff's functioning as character educators, and the extent to which students manifest good character. Effective character education must include an effort to assess progress. Three broad kinds of outcomes merit attention. The character of the school. This can be assessed, for example, with surveys that ask students to indicate the extent to which they agree with statements such as students in school, classroom, respect and care about each other. The school staff growth as character educators. To what extent have adult staff teaching faculty, administrators, and support personnel develop understandings of what they can do foster character development? Student character. To what extent do students manifest understanding of commitment to, and action upon the core ethical values. Conclusion. Character in many forms has been described as the way we express our inner and outward being, that embedded value that is within us, and will make some of us to go out of our ways to express compassion, caring, integrity, respect, and all other values that go with virtue, although the focus of character education has changed throughout history. Character education is an enduring idea.